Hello, this is Richard Anthony Marca, and this is the Sprints 1 and 2 individual progress update. It's going to be relatively short because a lot of it was set up, but for the Gemo group, this is what I did. And my job for this one was I did a good amount of stuff. I did the app navigation, which I spent a lot of minutes on, so switching from one screen to another on different files, which I will show later in the video. Here is the breakdown of the sprint. And even though it was only one assignment, I spent a good amount of time on it because I had to do a lot and I had to change things. I had to change some code. I was having an issue at one point. And here is a demo for what I did. And I'll show you the GitHub. And here is the GitHub. This is the whole thing for Gemo, but if I go into branches, you will see the branch I did. Did it 3 days ago, but if I open my branch, it's going to show I added a lot of stuff. I add Android. This library, this pub spec are the most recent. So let's go into this library. If I open it, I'm going to see there are 3 new files and an updated main file. If I go to the main file, this is my edits using Flutter material and the other 3 screens where we will add more later on. And it's a relatively, it's just a shell, but we have the basic colors, which one of my other teammates are working on more of the design to make it look prettier. And we're using these internal route names. So the welcome screen, which would be after the splash screen. We have the home screen and the chat room screen, which if I go over to the welcome screen, it is not really much there now. It just says welcome to Gemo, welcome screen. And we have it where it's basically just shows up for 5 seconds. This was originally, I had this as a hybrid for the splash screen, but we're going to switch it to like this. After this welcome screen, it's going to automatically take you to the login screen once that gets added. And here's the home screen with welcome to Gemo. And if you look at the down here, there is also a join the chat room where it's a clickable button where you can join the chat room. Once you press it, it will take you to the next screen, which is the chat room screen. This is going to be the chat room screen where you are selecting what chat room to go into. And it's pretty barren right now, but we're going to have at the bottom, we're going to have a back to the home page. Select a chat room. So this would have you choose a chat room. The screen of actually chatting is going to be the video screen once we get the video to work. As you can see, all of this is new. Go back to the home screen. All of this is new. The color I chose is basically orange because that's the color we decided as a group. All of this is new. And for the main, this stuff was kind of already in there. And some of the stuff was already in the basic file, that the starter file that came with setting up Flutter. But most of the stuff is new. And if we go back to here, those were my highlights that I committed to the branch. And that is it. Thank you for listening to this video.